Todd, we talked a few weeks ago about privacy and the need to really build, your first party data access. And that's whether you're marketing directly, to your own customers, or you've built, somewhat of a prospect database, or you're leveraging that first party data through different media networks. Tell us a little bit about the advantage of the first party data that V12 offers in this homeowner journey and how that really supports driving those signals and intent.
Right, and that's the beauty of the combination that Michelle mentioned. So because of the Porch and the software and the big company of Porch, we get that rich signal from individuals in real time because they give it to us, right? They tell us they're on our software, either getting home inspections, applying for mortgages, those sorts of very strong, clear, intense signals. But then we, as V12, as the history of a consumer data company, understand their identity and how to map that identity to the different touch points that brands want to communicate with that consumer for, right? So, if you're making the home and service, scheduling that home inspector appointment, that, we're not in that, that's one moment, but then as you go to other parts of the screen, being able to introduce the brands that you're probably considering and your product choice as you're planning your move, giving brands the opportunity to get in front of that consumer is critical for their growth. And so that comes through, and we talked about the privacy changes. You might have been able to, in the old days, infer that from some click data or some web streaming data, which is all coming under fire from consumer privacy protection groups, as well as the operating systems and the browsers themselves. Whereas Porch, we have that one-to-one relationship with the customer who's telling us what they're doing, and then we can then map them to those different devices so that brands can interact them in a privacy safe way.